WTHR.com in Indianapolis. All right. We were looking at the headlines with Andrew Luck from a year ago, and they're applicable to now. It almost feels like there's more doubt now than there was a year ago, Bob, at this time. Is that right?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I think they feel pretty good about where he's at. First of all, he's if you looked at some pictures from about a year ago, he was so skinny. He looked like he had just whipped up a batch of moonshine in his still. I mean, he looked crazy awful, and now the guy is absolutely yoked. I mean, he showed up at the Indy 500 in a muscle shirt, and he was bigger than any of us could remember. The big thing is that Chris Ballard, their GM, is the one guy who's always sounded the note of, he's been careful about what he's been saying about Andrew Luck. And now even he has come out and said, yes, Andrew will start throwing on August 1st, the first day of training camp here in Indianapolis. So wow. There doesn't seem to be anything standing in his way, in theory, but we've heard that before.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of him. He looked like he was a linebacker, but, can he play linebacker if it doesn't work out at quarterback, Bob?
Well, yeah, he probably could be a safety. Yeah, I think so. But, this is the make or break year. I mean, if he can't get healthy, then they've got to look, forward and start thinking about drafting a quarterback or signing a veteran quarterback. But
was there any talk of taking a quarterback if they stayed at 3? Was there any talk of a quarterback selection there at all?
Absolutely none. And the fact that they moved back in the draft and were so enthusiastic about going out and strengthening their offensive line tells me that they believe fully that he's going to be back. And, I'm not sure what's stopping him from throwing this week at minicamp. It seems to me it would be a good time. But, Andrew himself has said that he tried to come back too fast the last time. He skipped some steps. So I think they're just being really maybe overly careful this time around, making sure they go through the whole process and have him ready by August 1st.
Jacoby Brissett's going to he's going to still be the backup quarterback?
Yes, absolutely. There was some interest expressed to Chris Ballard about trading him, and I think if Andrew comes back and he's healthy and he can stay healthy for an extended period of time, I think that's something that they would think about, they would entertain. But for now, Jacoby Brissett is a really good insurance policy. He played reasonably well last year, but that was coming in cold. He came here after the first week of the season, didn't really understand the offense, and now he's got an entire off season with the new coaching staff to get all the reps and learn the new offense. So I think he'll be fine as a backup, but you're not going to win a lot of games with him.
Bob, great stuff as always. We appreciate it. We'll check in with you later on this summer.
Sounds good. Take care, guys.
That's Bob Kravitz, columnist, WTHR.com.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.